If everyone wants to put their signs in the middle, we can take a big photo before we begin. Well, thank you everyone for being here today as Global Strike Day. It's always just good to see other people here supporting one another through their own climate initiatives. I have 2 younger siblings, and I want a viable future for me and them and my friends and community members.
I'm here for my grandchildren, but I'm also here for the people all over the world who are doing the same thing right now. We stand together and we speak with one voice.
And I'm here to save the planet and save every living species on the planet, which we are a part of, because however goes the rest of the species in the planet, there goes us.
This is the only planet there is, so what are we going to do?
I'm here to save the earth and to save the soil, which is a very important part of our existence.
The clock is ticking, and if we don't get some changes soon, it's going to be too late. So I want people to wake up and understand that.
I'm here because the real March Madness is the climate. We got to do it.
I'm here because we don't have any other option. We need to save this earth, and we need to protect younger generations.
I'm Sasha, and I'm here to save our futures.
Especially my generation. We've lived a life of ease and privilege, and we owe so much better to those that come after us. And so I'm here trying to do a little.
And I'm here because of the immediacy and urgency of us to try to save the life on the planet. And in this morning's paper, it was released by the Associated Press. Its carbon dioxide release reaches a record high, and it's saying that since the COVID scare is mitigated, now there's such an increase of air travel. And also because of war, we have the increase of energy that is not healthy for the planet.
I'm looking at projected statistics for global temperatures because of how worried I am for my future. These worries should not be our reality. From the minute scientists stated that temperatures were unnaturally rising due to human activity, there should have been an urgent and significant plan put into action. Now, so many decades later, major plans have been neither significant nor urgent. The Earth's global temperature continues to increase at a rate in which a 1.5 degrees Celsius increase would happen within the next 10 to 20 years. The temperature continues to increase at a rate which will bring higher chances of extreme weather and crises to our world within the next 10 to 20 years. These leaders seem to listen to their doctors and dentists, but refuse to listen to scientists. No one should have to worry about the effects climate change will have on their kids or grandkids. I refuse to be silent while my future is being destroyed by our supposed leaders.
The Amazon is calling with voices from the jungle. Heal our planet Earth. Hear the trees falling. Forests are crying.
Heal our planet Earth.
Ocean wave is rumbling with voices from the seaway.
Heal our planet Earth.
Waters for drinking. Beluga whales are singing.
Heal our planet Earth.
So come, all united nations, children of one mother.
Heal our planet Earth.
With love for one another, for our sons and daughters' future.
Heal our planet Earth.
Our house is on fire. I am here to say our house is on fire. There is still time to turn everything around. We can still fix this. We still have everything in our own hands. But unless we recognize the overall failures of our current systems, we most probably don't stand a chance. We are facing a disaster of unspoken sufferings for enormous amounts of people, and now is not the time for speaking politely or focusing on what we can or cannot say. Now is the time to speak clearly. There are no gray areas when it comes to survival. Now we all have a choice. We can create transformational action that will safeguard the living conditions for future generations. Or we can continue with our business as usual and fail. I want you to act as if our house is on fire, because it is.
We don't have a ton of environmentally conscious bills here in Iowa. There's not a lot of protections.
If our government isn't going to make the changes necessary, then we need to work to push them to do that and hold them accountable.
I believe if there is no Earth, then there's no future, and we can't fix anything if there's no future. So I feel like we need to save the Earth to save everything else.
We only have one planet and we need to fight for it, so we're at the building where people can make change, so we have to help them make the change that's right. And I have family in Puerto Rico, and we've already been affected by so many of the possible effects of climate change, which are effects of climate change. And honestly, if people in the United States and across the world aren't gonna think about that, then I guess we gotta show them how to do it. So
Climate cannot wait. Our futures cannot wait.